friends, thank you for joining me today. This is video number 3 in my quilting on a budget set of videos. How do I get fabric on a budget? Well, one of the ways that I get fabric on a budget is by subscribing to Facebook groups that share fabric or share items. So one of the groups that I subscribe to is called Bull City Shares, and in that group people regularly post things that they want to share with other people. And so one of the members of that group posted that she had a bag of scraps to give away to anyone who wants it. And so I told her I was interested in the scraps, and she said come and get it. So I went and got it, and I got this bag full of scraps. So I'm going to show you some of the scraps that I got. Some of them still have the selvage on. So this one here, quite a large piece of scrap. And it is Studio RK for Robert Kaufman, robertkaufman.com. This is really pretty. I love it. We have some of this, scraps of this, Melody Miller, Ruby Star Society, scraps of this. This is another. I mean, the bag is full. The bag is full of delicious pieces of fabric, all sizes and shapes and colors. And the lady from whom I got this bag, she makes caps. What do they call the caps again, Jado? The caps. What do they call the caps? The caps that the lady makes. Bonnets. So she makes bonnets for nurses, and she has an Etsy shop. So when she's finished with cutting the cutting and sewing her bonnets, she keeps the scraps and gives them away on Bull City Shares. So this one here is Moda Create Joy Project, Sunshine something. A piece of the selvage is cut off. Here's another one. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of fabric. So what do I do with these fabric scraps? The large pieces, I iron them and fold them and stack them in these plastic bins over here. And then the small pieces I cut into squares and store them in these plastic bins. So by colors. Well, I try to go by colors. So for example, this one, I have 5.5 inch squares, and I have 2.5 inch squares, and I store them by color in these bins for a future project. So this small piece here, even though it's so small, you can still get 2-inch squares out of it. You might even be able to get a 5-inch square out of a piece like this. And then I will store it in a bin based on the predominant color of the fabric. So I iron them, cut them, store them. For the ones that are long and slender, I'll try to get a strip, whether a 1.5 inch strip, a 2-inch strip, or a 2.5 inch strip, depending on how wide it is, and I store those as well. So that's how I get fabric for sewing on a budget. And I have enough fabric, I think, to last me for years to come, I believe. I don't need to purchase any fabric anytime soon, so I'm going to continue with the Soye box, subscription box, until at least the end of May. That's what I've said, until at least the end of May, and then we'll see how it goes depending on the budget. But I do have a lot of scraps to keep me occupied, and I have a lot of projects that I have been working on. One of the projects that I have been working on that I'm pretty excited about is the Quilted Forest Winter Mystery Quilt. Now, she just released the last block and the final project. So I've made all the blocks. Let's see if I can locate it. Where did I put it? Somewhere. Okay, now I can't find it, but oh, they're over here. So I've made all the blocks for the Quilted Forest Winter Mystery Quilt, and now I need to just put the entire thing together. So that's what I'll be working on this week, and hopefully I'll finish that. And I have other projects that I plan to work on with the lovely fabric that I have. So that's all I'm going to share today. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey. It has been exciting so far. I'm enjoying it thoroughly, and getting more and more confident as I go along. So thank you so much for your indulgence. Subscribe if you like this channel, and tell a friend. Be kind, walk good, more to come.